Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is the Neurohacker, and today I'm basically going to be showing you somewhere between 20 and 30 different things you can do on your computer to speed up your actual PC, Google Chrome, and your gaming. I'm going to start off with a little bit of basic stuff, probably things you've seen in other videos, things you might already know, and then I'll go into a little bit of other, I guess, advanced stuff. It's more of just stuff you wouldn't commonly see. So I'm going to start off with speeding up your PC. So there's a few things you're going to want to install, and those things are right here. They're all free, and they all help your PC. You're going to want to install CCleaner, Super Anti-Spyware, AVG, Advanced System Care, Malwarebytes, and Razer Game Booster. Now, if you don't know, AVG is an antivirus. I personally removed my old antivirus, which was Kaspersky for AVG, just because AVG is free, and it also doesn't take as much CPU usage like Kaspersky. A lot of those antiviruses you pay for actually take up a lot of CPU usage because they're always looking for updates and scanning your computer for viruses. I don't even leave AVG running. I just open it up every now and then, do a scan real quick. But all these things, roughly, they'll scan your computer, except for Razer Game Booster. That's for another thing. So you'll just come in here and you'll hit clean your disk. And as you can see, 443 megabytes. That's half a gigabyte almost that it just now found, and that quick. And it's going to go ahead and delete them for me. And I'll have that extra space on my computer. And the more space you take up on your computer, the slower your hard drive's going to go. Unless it's a solid state, I'm not sure how solid states work exactly. I've been wanting to get one for my computer so it'll boot up faster. But, I mean, that's more something in the future. But that goes into another thing you're going to want to do. Try to remove as much stuff off your hard drive as you possibly can. Like on my hard drive, I got 910 gigabytes on this hard drive, and I got 868 free. I put all my stuff I don't use on an external hard drive, and also I remove any unnecessary programs I don't need. Also, you can get, so the next program, Super Anti-Spyware. Just go ahead, scan this computer, do a scan. It'll look up for any spyware you need. AVG, I already told you, antivirus. Just do a quick scan, remove it. Malwarebytes, that's going to remove, of course, malware. Just scan now. And then into Advanced System Care. Advanced System Care is a bunch of unique tools that can be useful to you. They do a bunch of different things like clearing empty folders, deleting bad shortcuts. There it is. It updates your drivers. Download Driver Booster today. I actually have the first Driver Booster. You just go ahead and you can click it from here and it'll open it up. And yeah, a bunch of different things. See right here, this is already looking for it. I don't need to scan though because I've already updated my drivers. I don't know why it's showing me that stuff. Anyways, I also like their Start Menu 8. That gives you your old Start menu back, like this right here. Pretty useful thing. Clone File Scanner, Disk Explorer, Protected Folder. It even lets you protect some folders. Bunch of awesome tools, and the only ones you don't get without buying it are the ones that say Pro next to it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and, while I have this open, I'm going to show you a way to speed up your games. It's called the Game Booster. It's actually Game Assistant when you install it. I don't have it installed because I don't really need it, but basically it'll just decrease the RAM that's saved in that game. And I guess while I'm here, I'll also show you Razer Game Booster. Basically what that is it stops extra processes that you wouldn't even notice it stops, and it really does boost your game. When I use it, I normally get about an extra 20 to 30 FPS. There it goes. I don't know why these are taking so long. It's probably because I got a lot of stuff open right now, like Spotify. I don't even need that open. But yeah, and it'll save your games here, and you just click on them and hit play, and then it'll boost your game, and it'll also start up a whole lot faster than what you would play it as before. You can also just open your game regularly, and then if you want your game boosted later, you can see 100. I had 120 just a second ago, but there was 102 there. And it'll automatically deboost it when you close it. So those are the programs you're going to want to install. Now let's go ahead and go into a little bit more. This is still pretty basic shit, but you're going to want to go ahead and open Run. The way you can open that is you can either search it. you can search in Metro too. If you don't know what Metro is, it's just well, actually you can't search it there, but you can search it in Metro. Metro is just this right here. Just go ahead and search run, or you can hit your Windows key and hit R and it'll bring it up. And the first thing we're going to go to is msconfig. We're going to be doing two things in here. One, we're going to change what your computer uses to boot up, and we're also going to get rid of unnecessary services that pop up. You might have a start thing, but it always tells me Task Manager. So just go ahead, get rid of all this stuff here that you don't need. I've already deactivated what I don't need. If you're afraid of deactivating something that's important, just click Hide All Microsoft Services, and then you don't have to worry about it. I don't know why this keeps popping up. I've deactivated it a billion freaking times. Anyways, exit without restart. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to run, msconfig. And you're going to go to boot. And in boot, you're going to want to hit advanced options. And where it says number of processors, go ahead and check in. Go down to the bottom one. And this is basically how many processors your computer is going to use to boot it up. Go ahead and check maximum memory. And just hit OK, apply, OK, exit without restart. Now go ahead and open up run again. And this time type in regedit for a registry editor. And here you're going to want to go to HKey current user, control panel, and you want to go to desktop. Just go ahead and double click that. And in desktop you're going to see something that says like menu show delay right here. Just go ahead and double click it. Yours is going to say about 400. Change it somewhere between 0 and 20. Basically this is just going to change the amount of time that the menu takes to pop up. If I'm correct, I believe the menu is like when you hover over something, a little thing will pop up like that. I believe that's the menu, but that might also be the mouse hover time. I'm not sure, but anyways, that brings us to another thing. Go ahead and minimize desktop and go to mouse. And in the mouse folder, look for mouse hover time, double click it. It's going to be 400, change it somewhere between 0 and 20. Go ahead and hit OK, and you'll see the effects once you restart your computer. Woo, I got a lot of stuff open over here. I don't even know why. Alright, so once you do all that, what you're also going to want to do is you're going to want to turn off, I know this might sound bad, but you're going to want to turn off Windows Update. And the reason why I say that is because when Windows Update is running, it is looking for updates. So you know what that does? It takes away your CPU usage. So to turn off Windows Update, I believe you just go to Control Panel, type in Windows Update, should pop up. Turn automatic updating on or off, and just go all the way down and never check for updates. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to let you search for updates when you think you need them. You don't need your computer always searching for them. I check for mine like once a month. So just go ahead and do that. Change to where it never looks for them. And also look up UAC, change user account control settings. Go ahead and put it on never notify me when, blah, 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 blah. Basically that is whenever you try doing something, it's like, are you sure you want to do this, yes or no? Just go ahead and turn that off. That also slows down your computer. Alright. So once we turn that stuff off, go ahead and go to Task Manager. And in Task Manager, go ahead and right click on bottom bar, go to Startup, and deactivate any programs you don't want popping up. Like I just installed Spotify and it's got it popping up when I start the computer. I don't want it to. So I'm just going to disable both of those. And yeah, now for the next thing is you don't have to do this, but it will speed up your computer when it comes to booting up, and that is removing your password. If you don't know how to remove a password, what you do is swipe over in the top right corner and you're going to go down to settings. Once you open up settings, go to change PC settings, and then you're going to want to go to accounts. Now in accounts, go ahead and go to sign in options. Make sure you don't have anything selected, like picture password, pin, or password, and then go to your account. And where mine says local account, yours is actually going to say disconnect. This is basically going to make it to where if you don't have a password here, then it's going to make you sign in with your Microsoft password. But when you hit disconnect, it won't make you do that. So go ahead and hit disconnect, and when it asks you to change your password, just hit enter in both those new password and confirm password slots. It'll make it to where you don't have a password. That'll speed up your computer when it comes to booting. So now we're going to go to another basic thing. This is what you'll probably see change the performance on your computer the most. So go ahead and right click on computer. Of course, if you don't have this, you can also in Metro type in this PC, right click on it, and hit properties. It's going to bring up this window, and then you're going to want to go to advanced system settings, and where it says performance, hit settings, and you're going to select adjust for best performance. This is what, again, this will change the most out of all these things here. the effect of how fast your computer is, because it gets rid of all this unnecessary stuff. And in Windows 8 or Windows 8.1, you won't see much of a difference, but with Windows 7, it's going to make your computer look ugly. So you can also click on Custom and adjust what you want. Like if you want Arial on only, you can do that. So just go ahead and do that. Alright, now again, like I said before, remove any unnecessary items you don't need. So your computer might come with unnecessary items, like certain Wild Tangent games, for example. No one ever plays those stupid games, but I mean, you can uninstall it, and that's less space on your computer. Alright, so another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I've heard this, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but apparently if you have a black background, your computer will start up faster and run faster. I'm not for sure, so I kind of just picked somewhere in the middle. Got half black half black background, and then a hot girl over here. So, not sure if that'll work or not. You can test it on you, see if it'll work. All right. Now the next thing you're gonna want to do is you're going to click on your drive, your hard drive. Whoops, sorry. And you're going to hit Properties. And in here, not disk cleanup, but where is it at? I believe it's somewhere in here. Anyways, defrag. You can also use that advanced system care thing I showed you to defrag your disk. Basically, what this is going to do is it's going to the way your computer works on a hard drive is it's a spinning disk, and it saves information in a bunch of different spots. And then your computer knows how to read those together, but it takes a little bit of time to put those things together. And defragmenting your hard drive will basically put all those pieces together, so it doesn't have to put them together when it thinks. Don't do this very often though, because if you do this often, it will hurt your hard drive. So just do it, once every few months. The last thing I'm going to show you guys about speeding up your computer is go ahead and open up Metro, and in Metro type in power and change everywhere to settings, and you're going to want to go to power options, and power options, change your computer to high performance. Basically this is just going to drain your battery life faster, but I mean most of the time people have their laptops plugged in when they're using them anyways, so go ahead and go for that. That's also going to let your computer run faster. So that's everything for your games, Razer Game Booster, and the Game Assistant, making your computer faster. And now the last thing I was going to show you was Google Chrome. So in Google Chrome, there's going to be 4 things we're going to do. 1, we're going to install 2 extensions. Actually, there's 5 things we're going to do because we're going to remove some extensions too. You're going to want to install Fastest Fox for, let's go ahead and put Chrome Web Store on the end. So Fastest Fox, we're going to want to get AdBlock Plus, and you're also going to want to remove any extensions that you don't necessarily need. I can go ahead and keep a few more on just because it runs fast. So I have the black and red theme for YouTube, and what's it called? I have a Facebook theme on here somewhere. But just go ahead and uncheck everything you need and install these 2 extensions. Fastest Fox will make your computer actually run faster, and Chrome Web Store or AdBlock Plus will prevent ads from popping up. Then your computer will be nice and running, just the way you want it for Chrome. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you, which will also have an effect on it, is go ahead and go back to Settings. I'm actually already here. And in Settings, you're going to want to go down to Show Advanced Settings. And right here, these boxes, uncheck everything but the 2 I have checked. Alright? So, like, use a web service to help resolve navigation errors. You don't need it. And if you really do need it, you can come back in here, turn it on, and you can use it. So go ahead and uncheck those except for those 2. And the last thing in here is you're going to want to go down and change proxy settings. Click on LAN settings and uncheck automatically detect settings. You don't need it. And just go ahead and OK. And then you would have done everything in your computer that I've done on mine to make it run faster. Now note, I don't have the fastest computer in the world. My properties, I got 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is pretty okay. I have an i7 graphics card, which is nice. But the processor and everything, it's only quad core, right? It's not like multi-quad core or whatever it's called, where you have like 8 or 16 processors. Um, and I don't have a solid state drive. I only have a regular hard drive. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope this helped. Please rate and subscribe. This is Neurohacker. Peace out.